did not use this money to loan to Americans or businesses or to lower overpriced mortgage principals to underwater homeowners. Instead, the banks invested this loan money for profit, much of it offshore, and they even loaned it back to the government as bond purchase, making a huge profit paid for by the taxpayers. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Terrible.
Where are we today? In California alone, the expected number of home foreclosures since 2008 is expected to exceed 2 million by the end of this year. And almost a third of California homeowners are financially underwater with more money owned on their mortgages than they are worth. The 2 million California foreclosures expected by the end of 2012 are estimated to cost homeowners, property taxes, and financially starved local governments $650 billion statewide. That's $1/3 of $1 trillion for California. Overall, just in Oakland, homeowners are estimated to lose $12.3 billion in home value as a direct result of the foreclosure crisis. Currently, 1/3 of Oakland homeowners are underwater to the banks by $2.4 billion. If banks wrote down these mortgages, it would rapidly pump over $250 million into the local economy each year and spur almost 4,000 ongoing jobs. We are here to call attention to the Mortgage Investigation Alliance of the Attorney Generals of California, Kamala Harris, and also Nevada into predatory lending, inadequate disclosure, deception, false signatures, robo-signing schemes of tens of thousands of phony, fraudulent documents, and manipulations of every kind. The Attorneys General Mortgage Alliance investigation will, 1, perform a full and fair investigation of banks, hedge funds, and principal individuals involved in mortgage-based wrongdoing. 2, will hold banks and individuals accountable if guilty of wrongdoing. 3, secure relief to homeowners that is proportional to the extent of harm caused by wrongdoing caused by the banks. However, the limited resources and jurisdiction limits do not allow the states to investigate the banks and hedge funds to the extent needed and also wanted by Americans across the political spectrum. We're sending a clear message to President Obama to take action, namely 1, to fully investigate the criminal acts by Wall Street banksters that threw America off the cliff into the Great Recession. 2, we insist that he and his team hold off agreeing to the settlement amount that the big banksters will pay to compensate their victims until we get a much better handle on just how much they have to pay. From Oakland and across America, we demand of the President a full investigation and no sweetheart deals with Wall Street banks. The Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. described the American dream as, quote, a land where men will not take necessities from the many to give luxuries to the few.